your necklace was falling apart. There's some beads here too. So I have a question to pose everyone. Who's unemployed here? Me too! And you know what, I really want to reiterate to you guys that we are not tainted goods. We are just out of season like mangoes or white people. I ended my contract back in the winter time, and I thought it was just going to be like a couple of months off and like really fun. Now it's 7 months. So it kind of didn't go the way I was planning. I thought it would be like a summer vacation, but in the winter time. Turns out all I did was get stoned and play Mahjong online. Being unemployed is hard, especially because I live with depression and anxiety, and they're like the worst roommates ever. It's like, initially I thought depression would stay in its room all day and anxiety would remind me to take my birth control. Not so much the case. Anxiety likes to convince me I'm invisible, which is, I find it's hard to believe. You know, I have a couple of exes that I should have restraining orders from. I'm kidding, it's actually just the one. But it does like to convince me I'm invisible. Like the other day I used one of those automatic flushing toilets, and when I was finished, it didn't acknowledge that I was done. Anxiety is a little bit more insidious in its torture. I keep a diary, and like I'll write little notes, and then anxiety will comment on in the margins. Like sometimes it'll just leave K. Fuck, I hate that. But the other day I was writing, and I was like, I'm still so embarrassed about getting a period stain on my pants in the 7th grade. And I come back later, and anxiety had written, everyone still remembers your period-stained pants. Which was super traumatizing for a 13-year-old, so thank you. Speaking of my vagina, it's kind of an asshole. Like, on a scale of 1 to ISIS, it's ISIS. But you know, you're always supposed to check out like what's going on down there and make sure everything's okay. So like take a mirror, you know, make sure all of the flaps are flapping, and you know, it's giving you a nice smize. Smiling with your eyes. I'm doing it right now. But something was not right down there, and always my immediate thought is herpes. And there was like really no evidence, but it was herpes for sure. And you know, herpes, I understand like it's not a bad disease or virus. It's just like, that's like a lifetime commitment. It's not pregnancy. You know, it's not 3 weeks, or maybe like 3.5 if you can't get in right away. I hope it's very charming to laugh at your own jokes like that. But anyway, so I was freaking out, like I WebMD'd myself, which you're not supposed to do. So at first I thought it was herpes, and then I thought, you know, my vagina's depressed. And then I was like, nope, it's cervical cancer. This is definitely it. And so I was freaking out. I managed to get like a little bit of sleep, and I woke up the next day and I was like, what? I was like, do I go to the ER? Like, what? So then I went to go see my doctor, and turns out it was an ingrown hair. But I did get a prescription for lorazepam, so everybody's happy now. All right, have a good night.